Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So in my last video I made these lovely vintage collage papers with scraps of paper and gesso, and I did the Stabilo on there as well, which I absolutely love. I'm really happy how they turned out. So in the end I actually made 6 of them. So these are the originals, which are just lovely, loving them. So what I did, I scanned them in, or Andy scanned them in for me, and this is what they've come out. So we've got 6 pages. These are going to be on my Etsy. They're probably on there now, and what I've done, I've just printed on the back of these with some of my tea and coffee backing papers. So this is the original and this is in the scanned copy. So I think they have come out absolutely fantastic, scanned in. So we've got this one, we have this one, you've got this one, this one, this one, and this one. So that's 6. They are fantastic for any vintage thing that you're going to do. So I'm going to make something with those today, but first of all I just want to give you a quick flip of the new words and phrases as well. So let me just pop these to the side. Now I've got some vintage words and phrases, so these are go with the sort of like tea and coffee backing papers. So they all sort of like go together, and they also go with these lovely papers as well. So everything sort of like mixes and matches, and I'm sure you've got lots of papers as well that will go with them. So we have got 6 pages of words and phrases, and I have got 3 pages of them shrunk down, so you have 2 to a page, so there's 9 pages altogether. We have got 440 different words and phrases, and I think that's 1090 something words and phrases altogether, so in total. So there's 450 different. I have duplicated a couple of them, but I'll show you which ones I've done that, why I've done that as well. So we have these, so we've got some words and phrases on there which are really lovely. We have this one, so it's got a real mixture of everything in there. We've got Happy Halloween, Father's Day, Mother's Day, Easter, Christmas, vacation, spring, summer, fall, autumn, festive party. We got some Christmas sayings. Now these ones here I put dearest, so I've got 3 of those because I use those more often. Hugs and kisses I use more often, so we've added more of those. Love from, greetings, and best wishes. So these are ones, if you're making cards, these are sort of like the ones that you want a little bit more of. So that's that one. This one as well, I have got 3 each of imagine, thanks, happy, thank you, joyful, dream, create, lovely, inspire, peace, smile, joy, wish, love, and hope. So these are the ones that I use more often. So obviously you don't have to keep printing the page, so I've done 3 of each of those. And then we've got some words on there and some more phrases, and believe and beauty, fearless, strength. So we've got all sorts of lovely words to use. Again, this one on here, we've tried to fit in as many as we can. So we've got peaceful, flowers, we got dedication, unique, energy, limitless, memories, so all sorts. On this one is all sort of like almost for making cards. So we've got mum, we've got the mum, which is M-U-M, and then we've got the mum, which is M-O-M. And we also did the granddad with a double D in there, and we've done the granddad with only 1 D, so it's spelt both ways. We've added both, so whichever one that you use. So we've tried to take sort of like lots of things into this, so you've got everything. So this is all mother-in-law, father-in-law, daughter-in-law. We've got get well soon, thinking of you, marriage, wedding, hello, love you, welcome back, farewell. So we've got all sorts of new baby in there. And then this one we have got like AI on, at, is, it. So if you want to make up some sentences, we have those on there. So we've got a couple of each one. We've got 4 of each one on these. We have 2 of the and 2 of you. We have some numbers, days of the week. We have months of the year, and we have some from, dear, hugs, kisses, this with our huge amounts like that. And then again we have them just printed to a page, so they are a lot smaller, so they are hundreds, but we've tried to do it so they're easier to cut out, so they are in strips. So you just get your guillotine or any of your little cutters that you've got, and you can just slice them down through there and slice them across. So easy peasy. Now I've cut them out, and I have cut them out into strips like this, so they're easy, so you can just take a look and you can just cut them off, which are simple. So these are the smaller ones and these are the bigger ones, so you have lots and lots. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and pop these away. I'm going to get some bits and pieces out, and we are going to make something with these papers and some of the words. So I will be back in 2 secs. Okay, so I've taken one of the sheets of the collage papers. I have got some of my little Velcro little closures on there, and then I've cut out some words on here because I want to sort of like make a little sort of envelope or thingy majiggy, which you can actually pop some photos or something in, and this would make a lovely little gift. So I've got precious memories with you on here, which I think that looks really nice, and they blend in so nicely. They go so nicely with this. So that's what I'm going to do. So then you can put little precious memories with you on there. Could mean you could put a little letter in there or little photographs or something in it. So I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to turn it over. Now on the back of this one I've just printed one of the tea and coffee papers on there. I've printed this onto 120 GSM paper, so it's not majorly thick. So I'm going to just sort of fold this in 3 like that. So we'll pop that one like that, just so it sort of like folds over in the middle like that. So this is, let me get my ruler out, it is roughly 5¼ inches or 13 centimeters. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to fold this bit down, fold the top down as the little flap at the top. So we will pop that down like that. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this piece off. So we need to make the little flap on here, don't we? Let's fold that over so we know where to cut. And let's just, my scissors, let's just cut. I can't see that bit, so let's just make that a little bit better like that. So let's just cut this piece off. Let's cut the outside pieces. Now I'm going to come down, I think, just a little bit further. Again on this one I'm going to come down just a little bit further. Actually with this one I've got lines that I can actually cut across. That was quite handy, wasn't it? So I'm just going to come down just a fraction. I'm going to cut along this line. So I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. So I'm going to cut little sections off like this. So which line did I go for? This one. Okay. Oopsie daisy. Keep those, we can use those. So that's the sort of shape that you have. And now what I'm going to do, I think I might, so that will just fold down. I've left it, I've cut them down a little bit further, so we've got like a little gap here. So this folds down nicely. I think, oopsie daisy, don't want those, do we? I think I'm just going to round the edges off. I'm going to do it like this because my wrist is still a bit sore, so I can't really use my corner punch. So I'm going to just, I think, if I put these together, if you hold those together like that, don't flatten it, but I should be able to, you put them together, you get the same little corner on each one, like that. Okay, don't need those little bits. So that's that. So that just finishes it off. I will ink that in a minute. Now what I would like to do as well, just fold this up and make a little pocket underneath, I think. Is that about level? Just like that, fold that across. And then this will fold it in. So then that means we've got a little pocket and it comes down like that. So that's lovely, isn't it? I do like that. That works. Not sure about that bit though. What shall we do? Should we cut a little V in there? Let's just, I think I'm going to fold that over like that. I'm going to, let's do it this way. Gosh, I think this will turn out. Just down to this bit. That's it. So that when you fold it over, you don't have this thick bit in the middle. So it will fold out a little bit better. So let's do this side. Let's do it this way. Just round it off. There we go. Not very even, but that's okay. So that sits like that. And then we can just ink and stick these down like that, can't we? That looks okay. And then that just doesn't really matter which way it folds in. And then I want to Velcro that little bit down, and we could probably Velcro that down as well, couldn't we? Okay, let's just ink it up. Let's take a piece of paper. Let's pop a little bit of ink on here. My handle keeps falling off and I keep gluing it back on again, but I think I really need a new one. It's very old, but we could probably do with a new one. Let's just ink this up around the edges, like this side. Turn it over. Do these little bits down the side. So I just wanted something sort of like quick to make. And again, you can make this out of any papers. You don't have to make it out of these papers. But I just wanted something a little bit vintagey, I think. Oops. This down. Something nice and simple to make for a Monday. Well, if this goes out today, we shall see. So let's pop that on there. Shall we ink? Shall I ink these bits as well, I think? Turn that over. I just love these papers. I'm so happy how they've turned out. Really, really lovely. Let's just do the top flap like that. Perfect. Okay, so take this away. Let's get my glue in here. Now this is, again, you can sew it. If you wanted to sew it, you can sew it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to glue this down. There we go. Just these little bits. Let's do it this way. Just like that, and stick this down. There we go. Gosh, can you hear the gardeners? I think they seem to be getting earlier and earlier every day. But then again, we have been forecast rain. So we've had a heat wave and now it's going to supposedly rain. So weather's so bizarre, isn't it? But there we go. There we go. So that's that. So we've got 3 little pockets. I'm not going to open them up because let's stick them down first. And then this just pops on like that. Easy peasy. Right, I'm going to take one of these. Again, you can use whatever closure. You can tie it and make little eyelets in it, but I find these are just amazing. They're really, really good. So I'm going to pop that on there. And then stick that down. Actually, I should have popped it onto the other one first, so it's further out here. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Do you reckon I can take this off? Oh, quickly before it's stuck tight. Let's see if I can get this one off. Because we don't want it right in the middle, do we? I think I'm going to end up ripping this. Oh, 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 there we go. Lucky, lucky. There we are. Now let's stick it on the edge. That's better. Okay, that's stuck on the edge, so that will just open up. That's better, isn't it? Silly Billy. And then this one, should I just pop that on there? Take another one. Let's put it on this one. Like that. And we will just stick that down. So then we have this lovely little envelope. Oh, I do like that. So when you open it up, you can pop little letters. You can pop in there some beautiful little photos. So this is a nice one actually for my daughter. I think in her stocking would look nice, wouldn't it? Now I'm going to have to open these up because I want to stick the words on. So I'm going to pop that like that. Now I've got this here, which I think looks really nice if I can pick it up. So, precious memories with you. Like that. Now, shall I have it so it actually looks like it blends in with this? So I could stick them right down, couldn't I? Or you could have some little bits of cheesecloth or fabric. But what I might do, I'm going to pop these on. I'm going to go around with my Stabilo, I think. And so it sort of like almost looks like it's part of the envelope. So let's stick these down. Let's pop that on there. That's straight. This isn't straight with the envelope, I don't think so. You could add actually something like some flowers, some roses or something on here. Just add a little bit of colour to it. Precious memories. I'm going to have with, and then you. So again, you can add more to it. Just because it's collaged on the back doesn't mean you can't collage it again. So does that look sort of, not quite in the middle, is it? But that's okay. Let's stick that down. So let me use, I need a Stabilo with a sharper end. So let's just go along here. Let's see if my paintbrush got water in it. Let's pop a little bit on my table there. Just to give this a little bit of shadow look under there. So they look like they are part of your envelope. Like that. Doesn't that look good? I like that. Look at that. Doesn't that look perfect? So that's how simple it is. So that one just slips in there. That one slips in there. And what I'm going to do, oh, I love it. what I'm going to do, I will get some, what have I got anything here? Let me just have a quick look. I think my fussy cut flowers are in my little tray here. Here we go, what have we got on here? These are lovely. You can have it just so you've got a little bit of colour on here. Oh, I like that one. That looks nice, doesn't it? I think I'm going to put that on there. Let's glue this on. Let's put that on. Actually, the Tim Holtz wild flowers actually would look quite nice on there, wouldn't they? So let's stick that on. Let's just add a little bit of this to the edge, just so it all sort of like matches in. Just add a little bit of water in there. There you go. Lovely. Perfect. Look at that. Doesn't that look lovely? So there we go, guys. That was super simple, wasn't it? Really easy. It's just a real easy little envelope that you can pop anything into, and it's just no sewing, just a little bit of glue and a few little bits of Velcro. But again, you can pop one of those little round closures on there so it wraps all the way round, but I do like my little Velcro closures. So there we go, guys. That was a quick little project for you. So that is the words and the paper. These are the papers here, and these are the words. So these are both in my Etsy shop at the moment, and you can make lots of lovely little bits and pieces to go with it. I will be making more things because I just love these papers. So I might do another quick video and make some other bits and pieces. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for joining me. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye bye.